has never happened, as we've mentioned multiple times. A team coming back down 3 games to none in an NBA playoff series.
0 and 150 is the all-time record of teams trailing 0-3 in a playoff series, an astonishing 0% success rate, and the Boston Celtics find themselves in one of these situations. Typically, the team leading 3-0 is the overall better team, but this time, the underdogs are in front and in charge. Because of this uncommon occurrence, I'm starting to wonder, can the Boston Celtics actually do this? The past 2 games of this series have essentially been blowouts, and it's almost like we've seen the Heat from games 1, 2, and 3 turn into the Celtics from game 1, 2, and 3. What I mean by this is that it was clear that one team was outplaying the other. Game 5 was a strong statement from the Celtics saying that, we're not going to lay down, you guys are going to have to beat us. And the box score shows exactly that. I can't guarantee who wins this series, but I will tell you this. The Heat will not win this series if Duncan Robinson is your leading scorer. The Celtics simply dominated every aspect of Game 5. They made more threes, they forced more turnovers, more points off turnovers, and more offensive rebounds. But not only did the Celtics win this game, the Heat lost this one. There are 3 main reasons for this. First, Gabe Vincent. Remember, Gabe Vincent, the undrafted guard, outscored Tatum and Brown in Game 3 and was the overall leading scorer. So you can see how his impact on the game was missed in Games 4 and 5. Second, playoff Jimmy. Where did he go? In the past 3 games of the series, Jimmy's averaging 19.6 points a game on 43.8% from the field. That's 4 less points and 10% less than his regular season averages. Not to mention, it's 11 points less and 7% less than Jimmy's playoff averages this postseason. One of the reasons this is happening is because the Heat seem to just stand around and do nothing while Jimmy has the ball. Let me show you what I mean. See how everyone has their eyes on Jimmy right now? And Jimmy essentially gets forced into a tough shot, and in this case, he gets blocked. Third, Bam Adebayo. Bam needs to be that secondary scorer for the Heat, considering all the injured bodies that Miami has. In the past 3 games, he's averaging 13 points a game, which is 5.5 points less than his playoff average. But the problem with Bam is not necessarily his shooting percentages, because he is shooting a solid 63.5% from the field in games 3, 4, and 5. Rather, it's his aggressiveness to take shots. In Game 3, he only shot 5 times, and in Game 4, he shot 7 times. The second option on the team cannot be shooting less than double-digit times in a playoff game. That is a recipe for disaster. But one thing I will say about the Celtics is that their 2 main stars, Tatum and Brown, could potentially cost them the series. Both of these guys have subpar playmaking skills. Jaylen Brown cannot take care of the ball, and Tatum may be just as bad. Let me show you. Here's Tatum with the ball. Robert Williams comes up to screen Jimmy as Tatum comes off the screen. He has his head down and not looking for any reads around him. He very easily could have passed to Grant here, and then Grant could pass to Robert for an easy dunk. Instead, Tatum decides to force his way through a double team and throw it away. As for Jaylen Brown, well,
Undrafted player, 4th year, crossover Brown hits the...
You get the picture. For the Celtics to continue their momentum, Tatum and Brown have to clean up their handle and continue scoring at will. In my opinion, if the Celtics play well, I think they could be the first ever team to overcome a 0-3 deficit. The only reason I'm saying this is because the Celtics are the better team that was just playing bad. I'm still on the fence with this, but who knows what the future holds. Well, that's it for this video, so if you managed to make it this far, a like and subscribe would be greatly appreciated. And don't forget to comment down below your predictions for this series and the finals. See y'all later, have a good day, peace.
Oh yeah.